be that the girls finally tell someone about A, because at this point it's just the four of them that know about everything, and you know they're at their breaking point. They're tired, they're exhausted. They want this chapter of their life to end, so they, as a group, decide that this is the best thing to do, and they tell someone. And it seems like for a while that everything's going to end. Like life is going to go on, everything's going to be fine, and it doesn't. Of course, this is Pretty Little Liars, and there's a huge twist, and things completely backfire, and A finds out and does something pretty horrible to the person that they tell. So things get crazy. Things get dirty too. Literally, mud. Yeah. Where we are now, the task that Aria has to complete, that A punishes each of the girls and has them, presents them with a task they have to complete, and her task deals with Ezra. And in the finale, you think there's someone in their life that is threatening to expose them once again, and so there's the idea lurking that they could be outed for real this time in front of her parents, and you'll sort of see. That's what I'm saying. 2 seasons, we gotta tell people. Yeah, because I see like they're only gaining momentum. I feel like they're gonna be together for a while, and it's gonna happen sooner or later. I mean, it got really intense. Like, I had to get off Twitter because people were being so mean. No, there was, the Ezra fans are really hardcore. They love them two together, and then there was a percentage of people that liked Jason as well, but a lot of people were not very happy about it. But I liked that storyline. I thought it was, because I think Aria saw the good side of Jason that no one else had seen, and she sort of, if it weren't for Aria, she would have been in a bad light, throughout the show. So you sort of got to see a better side of him. By the end, the girls are, in the finale, the girls are questioned by the police. So we sort of, like we always do, we pick up the second after. So it's sort of, picking up where we left off, and the girls actually, there's a change in dynamic between the four of them. You get to see them where they're almost sort of against each other when we get back, which we've never really seen. But you go on to learn why they're acting that way, and it's their turn to play games with A. The Halloween episode is very cool because it's all a flashback. It's a prequel, and we've done flashbacks in the show, but this is what's cool about it is it's almost from Allison's perspective. It's mainly about Allison. Like, of course, the 4 girls are there, but it's pre-A, it's pre her death, and so life is good. They're carefree, and you actually get to see the girls laughing and smiling, and so it's very fun. And then we throw in that it's a Halloween party, so we got to dress up, and it answers a lot of questions about why Allison was the way she was, and we go back and answer questions about secrets, like my dad and his affair, and you go more in depth into that too. So. As of now, she sort of steered clear of that, but I could absolutely see it coming back, because I think that Aria really did care about him, and his feelings don't really go away. As Lucy?
Yeah,
the character. This is gonna get me in trouble. Like looks-wise, or just the character? I don't know. The character. Aria lives a hard life, Hi. She lives a hard life. I don't know. I feel like if I'm gonna give the politically correct answer, Ezra.
But really?
I feel like Aria really does believe that Ezra is her soulmate. So Ezra, I guess.
Is there more?
Or both? I don't know.
Is there more?
In the finale, there's an item that's in the box that has to do with the tasks that A gives them, and we learn, and it's sort of what we're shooting now, which is the second half of the season, which won't air until January. We use the box to lure in A and sort of play a trick on whoever A might be. Jenna's around for a while. At this point, Jenna's talking about getting her sight back. And then in the finale, you find out, more about Jenna and Garrett. And Jenna has a certain object that's been missing for a while that deals with Allison's death. And as far as Aria and Jenna befriending each other, like it almost looked like they were kind of for a little bit, but at this point, I don't know. I think, it's the one I can't talk about, but it's the one involving the mud. and the dresses and running around. That's it. You'll know what I'm talking about once you see it, but it's fun. Oh, I want to see Aria and Ezra, finally man up and tell her parents. I really want to see that. What's really, like I said, the girls are sort of turning the tables on A. They're sort of, gaining confidence in that they're going to rule the game. They're going to win this game, and so they sort of, their confidence grows in that way. So that's really cool, because I feel like for a while they were just these scared little girls who didn't know what to do, and this is sort of a growing, they're growing up because of this experience really fast. I don't know. I don't think, for me, like my opinion is I don't even know if we've met A at this point. There's a lot of people think it's Jenna or Jason or Garrett or whoever else, but my opinion is we haven't met.